What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And just when you thought botched localizations couldn't get any worse, nah, Seven Seas has come to deliver a really bizarre one. But before me and Kitty get into this, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing our channel. And I don't know if we're going to survive by the end of the year. It's really looking bad for us. But to help us overcome this algorithmic beast, please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's sitting next to me like a little Bubba, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. Okay, so in terms of this series that we're going to be going over, originally I was going to do an article on this for Bounding. I think in August of 2022. Yeah, because this was coming off of the whole thing with I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl, and Seven Seas was getting unionized. Yeah. For those of you that think AI is going to replace all the localizers, oh no, it is not. So whatever them grifting tourists are telling you, and let's be real, they are tourists. They are wrong, and they are gaslighting you. AI will not replace these fuckers up in Seven Seas as much as I want them to, because they are unionized. And the majority of the localizers that are botching localizations, by the way, are at Seven Seas. A good chunk of them are at Viz too. And someone in my comment section was saying Yempress's light novels are getting botched too. Light novels, I'm not well versed in. Want me to cover light novels? Light novels take a lot of work to prep for. This is why I'm not booktubing anymore. But anyways, let's get back to the task at hand here. So originally, and this was even before I was going to cover this for Bounding, I started reading Dating Sim: The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs just randomly. This happens. I was going to cover it for the channel. And as I was reading, the one that I had, the version that I had, I originally had, I was like, wait a minute. Something's up here. And then I realized, oh, I got the Seven Seas version. I don't know how that happened. And then I compared it to the fan scan. I was like, oh, yeah. So, yeah. And over the past couple of days or so, I caught up with I finally caught up with the official localization, and boy, is it bad. And it is one of the more bizarre localizations. Is it woke? Oh, yeah, there's definitely some woke shit up in here. But man, there's some bizarre stuff up in here. But yeah, this is the first time or first video, because I did a live stream with StreamYard like this. But this is the first time I'm using StreamYard for like a news analysis video. So if you guys want me to do more videos like this, said donate, and share and all that. Get the views up for this, and I will do more. Seriously. But anyways, let's get into my my thread here. So this is when I knew something was sus here, because minus I think like maybe one of the panels that I have here, or for my tweets in my thread. Usually the left will be the fan scan and the right will be the official localization. But I'm gonna screw it. I'll read the full thing. So here's the fan scan on the left. You sense that your chastity is in danger. You're at the end of your rope, and so you venture out into the skies on a tiny ship. Have you ever experienced that? You're even given the freedom to play around with other girls, even though you already have such a beautiful fiance. You're having the time of your life. The hell you mean I don't want to be born to royalty, huh? Get out of here! I love Leon, by the way. Leon is such an asshole. He's not as much of a he's not like Raul, asshole. No. Go read The Hero Who Seeks Revenge Shall Exterminate with Darkness. Oh my god, Raul is everything. But anyways, let's get to the 7 Seas localization here. Have you ever had to flee your fate and so took to the skies in a tiny ship at the risk of your very life? Dude, this is like, what? You have this gorgeous babe for a fiance and still get to have a side chick. You're having the time of your life. So what do you get out of complaining? Check your privilege, jerk. This looked like as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, what? What? But this looked what? Then we get to this. And this is really weird, okay? Because you can't have sex slave here. But like later on though, you see slaves up in here. It's weird. And also, I didn't include this in my thread, but there are instances of like demi-humans and a demi-human replacing subhuman. But they are demi-humans, so I gave it a pass. But here's what the fan scan says here. Please don't worry. No one's going to mind that about a great girl. They might have more questions about having a bunch of sex slaves, though. Then there's this. Relax. When you're a great girl, nobody cares what you've done in bed. But I think you might cut down serving some. What the fuck is this localization? This is what I mean about. This is a botched localization, man. But I will tell you by the end of this if this is unreadable or not. Because, woo, there are some, I'm looking at you, Detective Conan, where they are straight up unreadable. But that's a whole different thing because of Biz deciding that, yeah, we're going to use the Funimation names in a freaking manga. A Japanese manga. Why? No. And you wonder why people are saying fuck you and pirating shit. Oh my god. Then there's this. I'm not going to read the whole panel here, but I have it here, the main dialogue here. I wrote it out here. Though I'll say it's sadly and blatantly obvious that you're hoping I'll back down after that, and that's the fan scan. And here's the 7 Seas translation. But it's beyond cringy how you're obviously hoping I'll back off after hearing all that. Who is doing this? Someone got paid to do this. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, okay. This one, I was dying. Okay, I was dying. I had to send this one. I think I sent to my editor that freaking day, and I think he was laughing too because this was so bad. All right, so here's what the fan scan says. You flaked on plans with these 2 girls? Unbelievable. I'm so jealous. I feel like attacking you in the middle of the night. These are Leon's friends, before I forget. And here's what the 7 Seas said. 7 Seas translation said. I was about to die when I saw this. You blew these 2 off? Oh, no, you did. Oh, no, you didn't. Why? Why is it no, you didn't here? I've never been this angry, but why is it no, you didn't here? Why? I don't need to close up on this one here, but this is weird too. You have, how do you change too close to yikes a little cringy? How? This is the one where I fucked up and put the fan scan on the right side, but anyways. So instead of, the fan scan has here, what does he think he is doing by cheering? To instead, you're feeding his ego. Like, what? from Cheery to Ego. Oh, this localization gets better. And let's get to part 2 here. Let me make sure just showing up on here. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, let me scroll up to the top here. Okay. So this got really weird. This got weird. So, as I posted here, so 7C's localizers won't let a girl talk about marriage, but it's okay for a guy to, because you had one character here. He said this, even though he said he'd get married, why did he reject both my friend and me by saying not a chance? Mm-hmm. Don't you reconcile with your friend? Wait, didn't you reconcile with your friend? Thanks to that, Leon was the one who saved your ass, and then Leon is thinking about his marriage and stuff like that. But here you have, meanwhile, the Viscount's son, my friend and I were fighting over, goes and turns us both down. That's not a chance, he said. At least Leon helped you make up with her. He saved you, your troublesome butt. Like, what? What? It was weird. This whole thing is weird. Okay, now this is where it gets even weirder. So in the fan scans, you have them calling this chick a weirdo. And in the 7C's localization, Leon just calls her a perp. Part of me is like, I think this is like not the worst one, but it's like, it kind of just bugged me. I don't know. But this, as soon as I saw this, though, I was like, yeah, this localizer got to be a woman. Because they changed fucking cunt to that girl. Come on! Because he was talking about Marie. Marie is a fucking cunt, let's be real. She is. But something else I noticed, though, and this is from Marie's end of things, is that, first of all, something that bothers me is Mob is in the fucking title of this manga, okay? Mob is in the straight up title of this manga, and you don't have them calling him a mob. You do not have Marie, who's, Leon's sister reincarnated. You don't have her calling him a mob. You just have him calling him a background character, that's what mobs are. They're background characters, mind you. But why would you have Mob in the title and not just have her call him a mob? That's like having Mob Psycho 100 and then just call Mob background character Psycho 100, or call Mob background character. Like, the fuck? It makes no sense. It bothers me. But something that really irritates me about this whole thing is the 7C's localization is going that extra mile to call Leon a jerk. The fan scans, you don't have that, even though, let's be real, Leon is a complete asshole. He is. Leon is straight up an asshole. But he's not Raoul asshole. No one's as big of an asshole as Raoul. But Raoul is such an amazing asshole, though. Dude, Raoul is just oh god, I know it's bad. I'm thinking of the hero who seeks revenge shall exterminate with darkness. But god damn it, like, I can't help it. Leon really does remind me of Raoul. I can't help it. But it just, I don't know, it seems like projection to me. But this is where it got really weird, okay? Some of the stuff was like, okay, this kind of was a little iffy. But no, this is where it got really weird. And I thought it was very sexist, mind you. So Marie was talking about her previous life. And in the fan scan, it said my previous life was really painful. I worked in a nighttime entertainment establishment, and though I got some popularity, I got mixed up with worthless men. Such an unlucky girl I was. And the 7C's localization, my past life was harsh too. I kept falling for the worst guys. Ugh, how lucky can I be? So we're not going to mention her job. No, we're going to say fuck off and just mention how she got fucked up with, like, bad men. Why? I know Boku no Hero Academia had that shit with the sex worker, with the oh my god, All for One's mama being a sex worker. But like, what the fuck, man? Seriously, Seven Seas. Why are you erasing lore? This one I thought was weird too, because one of the girls is getting bullied because she was a traitor, and in the fan scans, they basically said, "How can someone like you call herself a noble? How annoying!" And in the Seven Seas one, this is I wonder where she gets off hanging around. How why? Like, just call her a noble. She's a fucking noble. She betrayed the nobles. She betrayed them. Just call it. Just. I know it roughly means. I know I'm gonna get shit for some of it saying, "Well, it roughly means the same thing." But you're getting rid of him. Here's the thing for me in regards to this one is I feel the thing that bothers me about this one in particular is that you're getting rid of context. Like when you're in this world in particular, you're in a world of aristocracy and nobles and all that. So like stuff like that is kind of important, at least in my opinion. Oh, and then this is where it gets even weirder. Here's the fan scan here. As if anyone could forgive you. It seems that Brad and Greg took care of it. But I do wonder how that mob guy got caught up in the trap. If you become my follower, that mob will certainly be furious. Oh, and then this is what it turned into. Who would ever forgive you? Granted, she did right by Brad and Greg in the end. And I like how she lured that background jerk into a trap. Seriously, like they're going out of their way to call Leon a jerk. Again, just call him a mob. It's in the fucking title. If I make this girl my follower, it'll piss off that twerp for sure. Like, why are you calling him a twerp? I understand. I know people are gonna be like, you're overreacting over that, but I don't know. I don't like the wording for this. I think it's because the thing is, the reason why this wording kind of pisses me off is because the localizers going out of their way to not use the word mob. Just call them a mob. It's in the title. Again, I know people are gonna be like, well, mobs are background characters. Motherfucker, I would understand if mob was not the name mob was not in the title. It's in the goddamn title of the series. You could put something in the freaking Seven Seas if you want to make sure, if you want to like explain shit to like a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old or something, and based on the language of this manga, I don't think it's for 10-year-olds. I think people who read this manga are not beginners. But if you have to do that and spell out for them, at least you could put in the fucking beginning that what a mob is of each freaking volume. It's not that hard. My God, like I just don't understand. But then here's where it gets even more ridiculous. It's like you're a racing woman now. Because it says here, I'm not Leon says I'm not cut out for being a hero though. And then Liv, who I do ship, I ship them so much. Liv says, "Are there any women who interest you?" And then it says here in the other panel, Seven Seas panel says, "I'm no hero." Well, are you going to say yes to any of them? And this is in regards to the letters. I know some of you might say it's natural or whatnot, but I don't know. After all the erasure I've seen, it drives me nuts. But this got me, okay? So here's this. Here's the fan scan. Right, people are making a big deal of the fact that His Highness Julius didn't go wrong with the woman he chose. And then here's the Seven Seas one. This one was like a huge what the fuck. Right, some say Marie's sainthood retroactively justifies his interest in her. What the fuck kind of wording is this? Just, this much simpler. Like, this is much simpler. Just come on. Okay, now this part really pissed me off. Like, this is where I was like at the end of my rope with this localization. Okay, right. However, okay, I gotta read the full thing. Okay, Angie, aren't you rich enough to not need any treasure? Right. However, finding treasure is meaningful. I was so nervous that I couldn't sleep last night. And you're 7Cs. You're already rich, Angie. What do you need treasure for? It's the discovery of the thing. What's the thing? Like, it's just the discovery of the thing. What's the thing? What? I was so excited last night I barely slept. Okay. Then there's this, and I got so confused. Here's what the fan scan says. It's quite rare for the usually mature Angie to be acting this childish. Just like the aristocrats of the kingdom, she can't help herself in it when it comes to treasure. Then 7C said that localization, man, it said this. And I just was like, what? It says this. I really get to see Angie acting like a kid. It must be her adventurer blood heating up. What? They're going after treasure! Like, okay, so this really pissed me off, okay? And I said this. I said, 7C's localizer, I feel your pain. And it doesn't help when YouTube is killing my channel and the tourists and certain tourists are grifting off me. And yeah, they are. Oh, I know that tourists, because of the localization discourse going mainstream, and I did a rant on this yesterday, because of this going mainstream, certain mainstream YouTubers are grifting off me. And it annoys the hell out of me. And I don't get shit. None. And also, not just that, because of the spreading of misinformation, they're gaslighting people. It's making all this worse. And now there's that, though. But anyways, there's still not, it still isn't an excuse to botch a localization. I don't give a shit if you're not making money. Fuck, after what I've seen, you don't deserve it. Your ass should be fired. But here's what this fan scan says here. Besides, it's sad and painful having no money. God, I know this. No, it's like not having money. It sucks. Again, localizer, I feel your pain. I do. But it's not an excuse to botch a localization. It's not. Okay. Now, this is where I fucking lost it, okay? Because before I read this, you need to understand, 7C's paid somebody to do this. The fan scan said here, while I have been on standby, creatures suddenly appeared, turning out to be an elf. They have longer lifespans and are masters in using magic. In this respect, they differ from the new human race. Meanwhile, 7C's, on the other hand, said they must have appeared while I was on standby. How do they differ from the new human race? 7C's paid someone to do this. Like, just going through my thread while recording this video, I'm just like, I feel like this is unreadable. 7C's, you're making this unreadable. Thank God for fan scans, I swear to God. Then we got this here. I think I got one more after this. Okay, so this is from Kyle the elf. All right, for elves being a slave is this again. See, before I forget, notice how slave is being used here, but you couldn't use slave earlier. I wonder why. But anyways, all right, for elves being a slave is the same thing as working away from home. Despite being slaves, were treated decently, much better than you boys at the academy. Being a slave is like a summer job for an elf. Why would you say this? Why? Why would you say it is a summer job? Why? Why? Why would you say this? Our masters pamper and fawn over us. Frankly, you boys at school have it worse than we do. Well, why would you say it's like a summer job? Wait. Working away from home makes sense, or working abroad makes sense. A summer job? What the fuck? That sounds horrible. Like, come on. Oh, and then we get to this. 7Cs, and this is why I'm like really leaning towards this this localization basically being unreadable at this point, because this is how I'm like, this is literally how I am when it comes to manga and anime adaptations. If lore's been, and I'm looking at you, Ancient Magus's Bride anime. Yeah, George, especially George Wada, when you didn't have to cut out the lore. You just wanted to tell your fucking story. Ugh, it pisses me off so much. You have no idea. I gotta do it this way. Okay, so let me make sure we're good here. Okay. So what it says here is, you have committed a great sin if you kill me. I'm the saint. Although you're just a liar who took the position of the saint from Livia. How about we hear what you have to say for yourself. What do you plan on doing from now on? Huh? What do you mean? Just tell me what you want to hear from me. In that case, I'll just ask you some questions one by one. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the. Whoops. There we go. Oh no, I'm on the wrong tab. Whoops, I was on the right one before. Damn it. No! I was on the. Oh no, I was on the. There we go. Haha, that's much better. Okay, that was driving me nuts. What do you plan to, on doing from now on? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just tell me what you want to hear from me. In that case, I'll ask you some questions one by one. Are you a reincarnator? Yes, I am. You're asking whether I have memories of my previous life, right? It seems like you're one too. Okay, let's get to 7C's localization, shall we? You'll never get away with killing me. I'm the saint. We both know that's not true, but I'm glad you brought it up. What else are you planning to steal? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Fine, I'll cut to the chase. Are you a reincarnate? Why, yes, I am. Then you're one too. Right? I knew it. Look how much context is cut out. There's so much lore cut out from this. Like, I mean, you have the fact that Maria is talking about, like, that she has her memories. The fact that let me make sure I have this. Let me, because I lost my train of thought for a second. You have the stuff about you have the stuff about Livia and taking the position of saint. Because he says here, what Leon says is, although you're just a liar who took the position of the saint from Livia, how about we hear what you have to say for yourself? You don't have that here. And you also don't have, you will have committed a great sin if you kill me. You'll never get away with killing me. Why? 7Cs? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? You haven't, someone is getting paid for this. This isn't, I want you guys to understand this. This isn't, this is someone getting paid to do this. This isn't some fan translator. No, the fan translator, because there's some misinformation going on by a lot of pro localizer people that they're saying, oh, the fan translations are worse. It's all about the officials. No, you're wrong. The fan translations are better than the official translations. Because why? The fan translators care about this. They do, because they're passionate about it. Granted, there are certain fan translators that are assholes, and then there are certain fan translators that will be sneaky and put memes up in there. I'm not gonna lie, but in the certain, I'm looking at you, Token Anki translators. I love when I got a huge kick out of when they put the morbid morbid memes. Oh my god, when they put sleeping time. That shit was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's just little things. Just it was funny, at least for me. But anyways, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna stress this too. Every time I cover a botch localization video or do a botch localization video, I'm gonna stress this because I keep seeing people saying, "Oh, AI is going to replace these motherfuckers." It's not. You're not gonna have 7Cs, especially. It's not. Whether you like it or not, it's not. 7Cs has a fucking union. They're not going anywhere unless we do. It's not just because unless we do something, unless we go to the publisher. Yeah, the publisher might do something, sure, but AI is not going to do shit. And also, the other thing I have to keep emphasizing, because no one else will apparently, is that oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Well, not the AI that will shit. I really lost my train of thought. So you have the AI, because AI is not going to replace it. You have to go to the publisher. And oh, now I remember, is that AI is not going to solve the real problem. Just saying that, oh, AI is going to replace, AI is going to kick the motherfuckers out. No, it's not. And as I said, no, but it's not going to address the real problem that's going on in the localization industry. You can say that shit all you want, but it's not going to do anything. I have to bring up in the case of 7Cs, look what for the fans, including me, that were on the front lines during that the Transing Kiura situation for that time. I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl incident. What we did, we went to the Japanese publisher and the author and notified them what was happening. And guess what? We got it fixed. We weren't like bitching and like calling for localizer death or anything like that and calling for AI to take over. No, we took action. So instead of fucking bitching about localizations, what I'm doing though is I'm spreading awareness of what is happening, what is actually happening. That's what I'm doing. I know, because I know motherfuckers are gonna be like, well, Packer Girl, what are you doing? I'm spreading awareness. I'm not gaslighting people like certain assholes are. I'm not. I'm not telling people, I am not misinforming people and gaslighting people into thinking AI is going to completely take over. It is not. It is not. You're not going to solve everything by AI taking over. Kodansha, Kodansha's fine anyway. You're not going to have to worry about that with Kodansha anyway. Kamiki, you're not getting that with Kamiki. You're not getting that with Yen Press. Yen Press has issues based on what I heard with the light novels. I don't know how Easy Press is doing. That's a whole different division. But in terms of manga, we're not getting that bad of an issue from Yen Press. The ones that you have to focus on is primarily are 7Cs and Viz. But the thing is, because these fuckers are stupid. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. Because these fuckers are ignorant and they're focused on gaslighting people and getting views. They don't know, and part of me was like, they don't care. But mostly, they don't know. They don't research the industry. I've been learning about the industry for a long time now. I know people in the industry. But do I get anything for it? No. I don't get shit for anything. And I can't, and I said in my rant yesterday, I can't do this alone. I can't be the one fighting this. I can't be the only one doing this anymore. I can't. I've been doing a lot of this stuff by myself for a long time. Because no one else will do it. No one else will ask the questions. No one else will fight for it. I do though. And it's gotta stop. This has to stop. I can't emphasize this enough. I know this video got long. In regards to 7Cs, I'm going to tell you this right now. 7Cs, even if you tweet them and bitch at them, they will not do anything. They won't. You know how I know? Because it's not just with I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl. No, it's with every other botched localization they have done. They have not done shit. No, you have to go straight to the publisher, the Japanese publisher. And I know Von Thomas said not to get the author involved, but in some cases you have to get the author involved. It sucks, but you have to do it in a professional way. You can't be like an angry mom. No, you have to do it professionally. You have to have your shit in check. You do. You have to present everything and be organized. But I swear to God, I really don't want to have to be emphasizing this in every video, but I swear, mofos just don't understand. Either that or they're too stubborn to understand or too stubborn to listen. But you're not going to get your localizer death like you want. It's not going to happen, especially with 7Cs being in a union. I don't know what else to tell you. Unless you, even with 7Cs, not even without the union aside, 7Cs is a freaking clusterfuck anyway. There's a lot of other problems going on there, especially with lack of training of new localizers. There's bad contracts going on. 7Cs is a giant clusterfuck. It is. 7Cs is a huge problem, and AI's not going to do anything to solve that. No, AI's replacing their jobs aren't going to do anything. No, AI is not going to automatically fix the fuckery that's going on in 7Cs. It's not. And it's the same thing goes for Viz. I just have to emphasize that, especially since we're talking about 7Cs. But I'm curious what you guys think of this localization. This localization has got to be one of the most bizarre and one of the worst localizations I've ever seen. Would I say it's unreadable? Yeah. At this point, I would say it's unreadable. This isn't like Zom 100. I will say this about Zom 100 because people have brought it up. Zom 100 has some problems here and there, but Zom 100 is still readable. Detective Conan is unreadable because of the Funimation names. This, especially like going through it over the past couple of days, this is unreadable. There's no way you could read the 7C's localization. There's no fucking way you can. No. Oh, and before I forget, because I know people are gonna be like, well, what about Tokyo Revengers? What about what's the other one that they have? What about Ayakashi Triangle? From what I know with those two, because they are uncensored, but from what I know with those two, I think Kodansha and Shueisha do crack the whip on like the more mature titles, like Ayakashi Triangle and Tokyo Revengers. They crack the whip on those, so you shouldn't have any botch localization from them. If you do, then tell me and I will expose it. But that's from what I understand anyway. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys thought, what you guys think of this localization. What do you guys, in regards to this, because the localization is still ongoing, and also the series is still ongoing, I feel like this is one of those things where, and I'm probably going to do it, is I will let the publisher know what's going on. I will let the publisher know what's happening. But I can't be the only, I'm going to do it, but I want other people to do it besides me. Yeah, but I'm also scared to let people know what, I know it sounds hypocritical, but I'm also scared to, let people know who the publisher is because I don't want an angry mob to go after them. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off that Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.